What is going on, YouTube? Welcome to this week's upload. If you cannot tell, this week's video is going to be a bit more tutorial based, so if that's not your vibe, which I understand it's not everyone's, I'll catch you guys next week. However, if you are into tutorials or you're coming to this video either because it popped up in your recommended or you were simply searching for it, welcome to my channel. It just has one small non-monetary fee before we get started, and that's if you find value in this video in any way at all, please give this video a thumbs up and check out my channel. And if you do like the other content on my channel, please subscribe, because it is this type of style of video, these tutorials, that really fuel the entire growth and help me keep doing what I love doing. With that being said, let me show you guys what we're going to be doing today. I'm sure you know if you're seeing the title of this video, but I'm going to hop on my phone, and the first thing we're going to do is open up Instagram. And if you go to my clothing brands account, which is just @PaceLifestyle, you'll notice this really is a trick to make your feed appear more aesthetic or just pleasing on the eye. See this video right here in particular, I have a custom thumbnail for it. So if I click on the video, you don't really see it pop up anywhere in there, because the way that this is going to work is the way that thumbnails work on Instagram is it picks up usually on the first image. So I'm going to show you guys a little hack on how to get around that. That being said, let's hop into Final Cut Pro and get this one started.
Chasing the stardom, turn you to a maniac. All the way in Hollywood, and I can't even act.
Here we are in Final Cut Pro right off the bat. I know a lot of people are going to be intimidated, like, whoa, wait, I didn't know I needed a professional editing software for this. Don't worry, no matter what I'm showing you guys here, you can apply it to anything. I'll be going into that a bit later in the video. Once we get out of this screen recording, you can even do it off of your cell phone. But what's crucial is that you're going to want to have your project completely finished. You'll notice here I have my color grade, all that. It's the same video that we watched later. So I finished my project. Here we are in our timeline, and I've gone ahead and edited a photo that I want ahead of time. Make sure, of course, it is 1080 by 1080, which is a square crop. And what I'm going to do is just drag this out and simply put it in front. And now you'll notice that it's the first image that you see. But if I hit play, it's going to just show for way too long. So a simple trick that you can do in Final Cut Pro is right click, so double click if you're on a Mac, change duration, and hit 1 on your keyboard, and that will change it to 1 frame and there are 24 frames in a second if you're editing in a standard timeline, which you should be, but we won't go into that. But yeah, so now when we play it, you can barely see it. Once again, if you go back, it's barely there at the beginning, so like to an eye that's outside, you can't even tell that that trick has been done. And there you have it, guys. It's literally that simple. Now, one thing that you probably are going to notice is you need to be using some kind of video editing software. Unfortunately, you can't just do it straight out of your camera roll. What I do recommend, though, because I know a lot of people don't want to use editing softwares because they can be kind of intimidating and they're just like casual Instagrammers. So what you can do is, if you have an iPhone, download iMovie for free, or the equivalent of that on Android, and that's going to allow you to bring it in. And again, you're going to want to have that image in front of your video clip once it's already edited, or whatever software you're using to edit your videos, and change it to the shortest duration possible, ideally 1 frame, so it's not really noticeable at all. And as a bonus tip, you're going to want to have that image cropped to square, because I was editing in 1080 by 1350, which is a portrait mode timeline, so that it fills up as much of the screen as possible within Instagram's feed. But I have the image cropped to 1080 by 1080 so that when that's all it's going to be showing on my feed, so I make sure I'm getting in every element of that image that I want. And that's going to wrap up this week's video, guys. I apologize it was a shorter upload, but once again, if you're new and you did enjoy it, please leave it a thumbs up. Let me know what you thought in the comments down below, and hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys next week.
Set it off in this bitch, Jada Pinkett. I shouldn't have drove. Tell me how I'm getting home. You too fine to be laying down in bed alone. I could teach you how to speak my language, Rosetta Stone. I swear this life is like the sweetest thing I've ever